Hello, today I'm going to show you how to use the Zk2 Energy Saving Vacuum Mini Panel to demonstrate to your customers how it can reduce air consumption by up to 90% while being easier to inspect and maintain. The Zk2 Energy Saving Ejector reduces air consumption in two ways. First, the digital pressure switch with energy saving function cuts the supply air when the desired vacuum is met. Second, the two-stage ejector has a 50% increase in suction flow while using 30% less air. For this panel, we require a 110 volt outlet, 60 to 80 psi with a 6mm tube connection, a ping pong ball, a needle, a marker, and a 4mm hex wrench. First, poke two small holes in opposite sides of the ping pong ball with a needle. Then circle the holes so that you can find them later during the demonstration. Now let's take a look at the actual mini panel. We have both the Zk2 and ZM ejector system hooked up through flow meters running to separate suction cups. There's also a Zk2 manifold system shown at the top. This is for display only. Now let's take a look at the mini panel in action. With the panel connected to power and air, I push the on button on the ZM ejector to see its flow, 74 liters per minute. Now I push the on button on the Zk2 to see its flow, 56 liters per minute. The decrease in flow is due to the increased efficiency of the actual Zk2 ejector. Now let's compare the flow once the vacuum is met. On the ZM system, the flow stays around 72 liters per minute even when the ping pong ball is blocking the flow. On the Zk2, the open flow stays around 56 liters per minute until the ping pong ball stops the flow and it pulls vacuum down to the set point. Then the energy saving function turns the flow off to the ejector and the flow goes to zero. If we remove the ping pong ball, the energy savings function turns the flow back on and the flow goes back up to 56. Now let's take a look at what happens when you have more vacuum leakage. I take the ping pong ball and put it on the Zk2 ejector with one of the previously made holes under the suction cup. You can clearly hear the energy saving function switching the flow on and off as the pressure moves between the high and low set points. Now let's take a look at the improvements in maintenance and inspection. As you can see, the filter case is transparent, so you can visually inspect the filter element on the single units. With the air and power off, let's remove the filter case. First, remove the 90-degree fitting from the vacuum port adapter, and then push in the release lever that releases the filter case. Now you can inspect the filter case better, and then remove the actual vacuum port adapter by turning it 90 degrees. This gives you access to the filter, which then you can remove and replace. To put the vacuum port adapter back in, you turn it 90 degrees again, the opposite way. Then the filter case snaps right back into where it came. Put your air connection back on, and you're ready to go. For manifold mounted Zk2, we use a 4mm hex wrench. Put the hex wrench inside the vacuum port adapter and turn it 90 degrees, and this will release the vacuum port adapter with the filter element. You can then inspect the filter element and replace if necessary. With the new filter element on the port adapter, you put it right back in and turn it 90 degrees in the opposite direction. Thank you for joining me on this SMC mini panel demonstration. Have a great day.